Ever notice how reading endless biographies of highly successful people rarely help your own success? We consume all this hustle culture advice and secrets to success, yet nothing really changes. Why? Because when we study the winners, we usually fall into a massive psychological trap. It's called survivorship bias. During World War II, the military hired statistician Abraham Wald to figure out how to reduce bomber losses. They studied the planes returning from battle and noticed the wings were absolutely covered in bullet holes while the cockpit and tail were mostly clean. The general said, "It's obvious, we need to put heavier armor on the wings." But Wald disagreed. He told them to armor up the cockpit and the tail. Why? Because the planes weren't surviving despite getting shot in the wings. The planes that got shot in the tail and cockpit simply crashed. They never made it home. The fatal bullet holes are the ones you don't see. We constantly make this mistake. We look at a filtered group of survivors and completely ignore the silent graveyard of those who failed. Think about the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise crosses the finish line and everyone cheers. Slow and steady wins the race. But let's be real, he only won because the hare took a nap. If every other tortoise tries to replicate that success by just walking steadily, they'll get crushed. That story isn't a success manual for tortoises, it's a warning label for hares. So here are 3 rules to help you see the unseen. Number 1, study the graveyard. Don't just ask the winners how they won. What caused the other 99% to crash and burn? The greatest business lessons don't come from the survivors, they come from dissecting the failures. You have to let the dead data speak. Number 2, listen to the people who walked away. If you launch a product, the users asking for new features are your survivors. They already like what you built. But the people who downloaded it, hated it, and deleted it immediately, that's where the real gold is. You need their exit interviews. Number 3, train your brain to spot the scam. Imagine a stock market guru who emails 10,000 people. He tells half of them a stock will go up, and the other half it will go down. The next week, he takes the 5,000 people he was right about and splits them again. After a month of doing this, there's a small group of people who have seen him make perfect predictions 4 weeks in a row. They think he's a genius and pay him thousands for his advice. They don't realize they are just the survivors of a statistical trick. Ultimately, you need to realize that every successful person is simply a survivor. Applaud their success, but be obsessed with their failures. Anyone can get lucky once, but winning repeatedly requires a ruthless ability to look past the survivors, analyze the hidden data, and figure out the real rules of the game. Don't just look at the planes that made it home, look for the unseen bullet holes. For more real-world business insights and strategies, hit subscribe. See you in the next one.